We have an amazing history. It's full of examples of courage, honor, resourcefulness, creativity, care for others, and determination. What if instead of dwelling so intensely on the negative aspect of what happened to our ancestors in the past, we spent more time using Black history as a motivator? Look at how they endured during those tough times. What if we harnessed all their power to help us move forward in life? What if I decided today that since they gave so much of themselves during such a hard time undergoing extreme conditions, that I am committed to making my life shine? Suppose I make a promise to myself to honor my ancestors for their struggles and contributions which helped me to have the opportunities I do today. Suppose I focus on making better decisions so that I too could live free. They risked being beaten just to learn to read and write. They had a passion for learning, but they also knew that it was important if they had any chance of escaping slavery and poverty. Knowing this, I should realize that dropping out of school is a step backwards, and not continuing to get educated in some way after high school is not smart if I want to stay free. They valued each other so much. How can I harbor hate for my brothers and sisters over simple disputes and petty arguments? Things can work out if someone will step up to the task. Our issues today are minor. They survived sometimes only because they looked out for each other. Their kids ate and even lived sometimes only as a direct result of someone caring enough to go above and beyond. Why then can't I look out for my neighbors? Why shouldn't I take a pause from my own needs once in a while to see what is ailing my fellow man? We live today under much better conditions and I have many more resources. Surely I can give more of myself than I currently do. Surely I can give more to myself than I currently do. How could I possibly throw my life away with drugs, gangs, and crimes against my people? Some of my people back in the day lived in terror. Now will I terrorize my own community? My own people? How can I jeopardize my future and the lives of those around me, knowing the price that my ancestors paid and the struggles they endured just to barely live? Those struggles led largely to the freedom that I have today to make many of the choices that I make, yet my choices often lead to misery. Sometimes they lead back into slavery or death. Maybe it's time for a change. Maybe it's time to let go of the vices and destructive relationships. Focus on things that will help me to honor my family, my history. Maybe the lack of respect and unfair treatment at this stage of the game is not so much by other people as it is by my own actions toward myself. I can do more to create positive change in my life than anyone else I could ever point a finger at. So why not take a look in the mirror and see what really counts? I will see what my ancestors saw a long time ago when they envisioned a new life. They saw a horizon over the mountaintop. They knew they deserved a better life and they never stopped dreaming. They never gave up hope and they never stopped moving. But they didn't waste time in pity. Instead, they developed a plan and took action. They had goals and they believed. So today there is a call for a new mindset. I shall overcome any challenge on my journey to liberation. Liberation from mediocrity. Liberation from being content with just getting by. I see no oppressor outside of my door or in my mirror anymore. I demand to be set free of self-limiting beliefs. I shall overcome my poor credit and risky behavior. I shall escape from materialism, self-absorption, greediness, anger, resentment, distrust of others, and self-pity. I am a survivor. I am a revolutionary. I have seen the past and how far we have come. I know what is possible when the big picture is my focus. I see sunshine. I will take my life to new levels and create a legacy to make my ancestors, family, and future generations proud. These things I know that I can do if I so choose. I have the tools that my ancestors never had, but most of all, I have knowledge of self. I understand the courage, determination, perseverance, and desire to be free are not qualities that I must find, for it is within me. I can take my life to new heights because when I look back into history, I realize that striving to become more than I am and contributing positively is not a choice that is optional. It is in my blood. My life has just begun.